Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm reviewing Now That's I Call HMV, which came out in 2021. Of course, this was released to celebrate HMV's 100th birthday. And the front cover shows the combination of the Now That's I Call music logo and the HMV logo, which is really cool. And of course, we've got Nipper the dog, who is the mascot of HMV. 100 legendary artists celebrating 100 years of HMV. 100 songs on this one. Disc 1, Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. Philip Bailey and Phil Collins, Easy Lover. Meatloaf with Cher, Dead Ringer for Love. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Eurythmics, Thorn in My Side. Rod Stewart, Maggie May. Robbie Williams, Angels. Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It. Mary J. Blige, Family Affair. Weekend, Can't Feel My Face. Lady Gaga, Bad Romance. Blondie, Heart of Glass. Kylie Minogue, Can't Get You Out of My Head. Billie Eilish, Bad Guy. Lana Del Rey, Video Games. Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds. Martha Reeves and Vandellas, Dancing in the Street. The Supremes, Stop in the Name of Love. The Jackson 5, Want You Back. Stevie Wonder, My Shelly and More. Strong start to the CD. My favourites are Don't Stop Me Now, Dead Ringer for Love, Living on a Prayer. Angels, Can't Feel My Face. Heart of Glass, Stop in the Name of Love. Disc 2, John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Instant Karma, We All Shine On. Paul McCartney and Wings, Live and Let Die. Manic Street Preachers, A Design for Life. The Killers, Mr. Brightside. U2, Beautiful Day. Coldplay, Paradise. Oasis, Wonderwall. The Kinks, Waterloo Sunset. Bob Dylan, Subterranean Homesick Blues. The Stone Roses, False Gold. Soul to Soul and Karen Wheeler, Back to Life, However Do You Want Me. Niles Barkley, Crazy. Outcast, Hey Ya. Amy Winehouse, Rehab. Poem of Faith, New York. Dusty Springfield, Son of a Preacher Man. Swing Out Sister, Breakout. Keane, Somewhere Only We Know. Rag and Bone Man, Human. George Ezra, Budapest, another really good disc. My favourites on this disc are Mr. Brightside, Beautiful Day, Paradise, Wonderwall, Crazy, Hey Ya, and Somewhere Only We Know. Disc 3, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax. The Human League, Don't You Want Me. Soft Cell, Tainted Love. Duran Duran, Girls on Film. Aha, Take On Me. Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Culture Club, Karma Chameleon. Kim Wilde, Kids in America. Adam Yantz, Stand and Deliver. Sweet, Ballroom Blitz. Roxy Music, Virginia Plain. Status Quo, Walking All Over the World. Celine Dion, All By Myself. Leona Lewis, Breeding Love. Girls Wild, The Promise. Dussel Mix, Black Magic. One Direction, What Makes You Beautiful. Justin Bieber, Sorry. Take That, How Deep Is Your Love. Lewis Capaldi, Someone You Loved. My favourites on this disc are Don't You Want Me, Tainted Love, Girls on Film, Take On Me, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Karma Chameleon, Ballroom Blitz, and Walking All Over the World, another really strong disc. Disc 4, Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights. ABBA, Knowing Me, Knowing You. I like the fact this song is on the same album as Aha. Elton John and Kiki D, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Electric Light Orchestra, Living Thing. The Beach Boys, Good Vibrations. Simon and Garfunkel, Mrs. Robinson from the Graduate soundtrack. Aretha Franklin, I Say a Little Prayer. Dionne Warwick, Walk On By. Benny King, Stand By Me. Marvin Gaye, I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Roy Orbison, In Dreams. Ian Dury and the Blockheads, Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. The Boomtown Rats, Rat Trap. Susie and the Banshees, Hong Kong Garden. The Pretenders, Brass in Pocket. The Police, Roxanne. The Clash, Should I Stay or Should I Go? The Jam, Start. New Order, True Faith. The Cure, Close to Me. Another pretty good disc. My favourites on this one are Knowing Me, Knowing You, Don't Go Breaking My Heart, Roxanne. Disc 5, Donna Summer, I Feel Love, Cheek, Le Freak, Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive, Barry White, You're the First, The Last, My Everything, Earth, Wind and Fire, September, The B-52s, Love Shack, Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling, Mark Ronson feats Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk, Calvin Harris, Sam Smith, Promises, Dua Lipa, New Rules, Pink, So What, Billy Joel, Uptown Girl, Dexys Midnight Runners, Come On Eileen, Madness, Baggy Trousers, Spice Girls, Wannabe, Britney Spears, Baby One More Time, Jennifer Lopez, On the Floor, No Rap, sadly they couldn't license the Pitbull rap in it, Shakira, Whenever, Wherever, Lionel Richie, Dancing on the Ceiling, Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance for Somebody. My favourite disc of the album, my favourites on this disc are The Freak, I Will Survive, September, I Got a Feeling, Uptown Funk, Promises, So What, Uptown Girl, Come On Eileen, Baggy Trousers, Wannabe, On the Floor, and I Want to Dance for Somebody. That's the whole track list. Here are advertisements for Now That's I Call 12-inch 80s Extended and Now That's I Call Gold. Follow Now Music on all the social medias if you want to catch up with latest news on Now That's I Call Music. Own the Celebration HMV.com store for great deals on music, turntables, film and TV pop culture. This is what you can get during the time of the 100th anniversary of HMV. I like the fact all the discs are in HMV colours, including Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, Disc 5. Now HMV is a special way to celebrate 100 years of HMV. The track list is really good on it too. Although I know people have been saying, why aren't there any songs from the 20s to the 50s, even though it's 100 years of HMV? But remember, the UK charts didn't exist until 1952, so we could have got a few 50 stuff, but the track list is good enough to me. If you like this sort of album, this was exclusive to HMV when it was first released, so I think you can only find it on some online retailers nowadays. That's my review on Now As I Call HMV. Hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite song of this album? Comment down below, and I'll see you next video.